A prominent call from the construction industry in recent times, not least from the MEP sector, has been for a more joined-up approach to the build process. It's part of the reason why Godwin Austen Johnson's partner for MEP, Alaa Abdelmohsen, is so pleased to report that 90% of the firm's projects are handled by the in-house MEP team. I'm Tom Oxterby, editor of MEP Middle East, and welcome to MEP Engineered.
It looks like it appears in terms of the relation between the consultant and contractors. There is a little bit a natural reluctance based on the idea that the contractor always thinks that the designer is designing the best high cost products, while it's not always the case. And always the consultant try to think that the contractor's always aim is to get low quality, low pricing, which is again not always the case. But again, the problem is the market is very much influenced by the clients, which prefer the traditional way of contracts, which is where rather than having this cost plus contracts or the new collaborative contracts, which is allow both parties to be beneficial of the project and the final products. What drives this is the client approach, which is pretty much they prefer to have the traditional form of contracts rather than the recently devised collaborative contracts like cost plus, or even engaging the contractor during the design stage. We had cases where we engaged the contractor during schematic stage of design, which is they give us a better idea in terms of buildability, in terms of cost effective of selecting the products and the specification for the project, which is again achieve the client intent and the client requirements. It's not an easy thing, which again in a very competitive market where the price is the main key thing, which is affecting the whole market. But at the end of the day, there is a chance to have a more collaborative between the consultants and the contractors, which is, I think, in due course we have to have such collaboration. This is what we believe, and actually it's been proven in the last few years, which is, apart from the obvious thing, which is better coordination, better communication across the disciplines, and also early coordination in terms of MEP spaces and integration of these services inside the project. It also made our engineers think differently or have a different perspective in terms not only designing MEP service which is fit for purpose or achieving the function, but actually achieve the design intent from the architecture point of view, from ID point of view, which has been very beneficial for us and for our clients. And we have a very couple of good examples in our project, which is pretty much heritage projects, which is MEP services. Design for such a project is not an easy part to have it, in terms of not affecting the overall feel. You need to have the MEP services, but in a way that it serves the design intent and the architectural point of view. We are pretty much aware that engaging other subbies will be a lower cost, but we believe in our specialist team, and we believe on them, and we believe that they can deliver us and minimize the risks that we are exposed to, which is, by experience, this is what happened. We've been engaging some of subbies. I will not say the risk was higher than what we have, but at least we have a better coordination, we have a better communication between the team, and the final product was really matter, in terms of the quality, in terms of the coordination between the other disciplines, which is, I think the client benefits from this. At the end of the day, we have a clear planning from day one between the disciplines. We have a clear collaboration, clear coordination between our architects and our engineers. We have something like early coordination that the MEP spaces and the MEP requirements been considered from the concept, which is once our architects is delivering the tender stage, the client can see that what he has seen on the concept is already implemented and already delivered in the tender stage, as well as later during construction and at the end of the construction. We've been doing this for quite some years, and it was really successful in terms of delivering the project, really coordinated project, really high quality project. Specifically as GAJ, we are really intent on end-to-end quality from design stage, during construction, and at the end of the project. And our clients can see this. We are always try to engage our senior people to oversee the work during construction stage and taking their knowledge into the construction, this is the best way to ensure that we safeguard the client interest and deliver high quality project. It is, you spot it on, I cannot agree more with you. The thing is, as you said, always the MEP and fit out deliver to the end of the project. And without having a proper coordination, proper 3D models, which has been there from pretty much early design stage, which is then delivered and transferred to the contractor, which is developing more up to the level of 500, LOD 500, which will be used by the facility management. It saves a lot of time, it saves a lot of issues, and it pretty much saves the project.
That's all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next installment of MEP Engineered.